Phil Van Cleave, who's the president and CEO of the Virginia Citizens Defense League. Phil Cleave, one of our top 10 nominees for Virginia Person of the Year. He has traveled like me. He's like me. He travels the state and does fights in different cities. And he's been on the road in Virginia for months now, going from city to city, from county to county, and protecting gun rights, getting sanctuary gun cities, getting fighting ordinances to ban your guns. And he's putting this Lobby Day rally on that Governor Northam has tried to shut down, and he's with us now. Phil Van Cleave, you're an American hero. Great to have you with us.
Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that.
I've never seen anybody, Phil, for gun rights work harder than Phil Van Cleave. You got a tiny little staff, and what you guys do with the limited resources you have is unbelievable. Some of the successes you've had, you go to every city, you fight the gun grabbers. Tell us about Lobby Day in Richmond. What do we need to do?
Well, we need to have a big turnout. We need to make the message clear, especially with the current political environment across the board, that the gun owners are not in the mood for gun control, any gun control. We don't want what we've got, and we certainly don't want more. So what we're doing is we're having, and because of this COVID situation and games that the governor played to keep us from having a rally at the bell tower like we've had for the last 18 years, we're going to do caravans coming in, 4 massive caravans, north, south, east, and west, and 9 sub-caravans merging into those, all headed to Richmond and through Richmond. And we are going to have the vehicles, or telling people to deck their vehicles out. We've got flags and magnets and stickers and signs that they can pick up I think it's something like about 50 different places around the state on our website. All the places that are carrying these things, and we're just asking people to make a donation. We give an amount for the various things. They don't have to, but we're asking for donations to help cover our costs, and then they just go pick them up at any of those locations to put on their car. And we've got the start times, the locations. You can wait for the caravan to come by if you're not at the beginning of it. We have a bunch of waypoints, and we tell you about what time the caravan will be going through, and people can wait at the waypoint for the caravan to approach. We're going to have all of this done electronically in the sense you'd be able to go to the website, like on your cell phone, and you can actually see exactly where the caravan buses are, so you know when they're going to get to you, and so forth. So we're going to be using a lot of technology, and we're going to be live streaming the whole time, speakers and so forth, so people can listen in their car while they're in their caravan.
So you want to go to to get the info, right? You go to vcdl.org. That's V as in Victor, VC as in cat, vcdl.org. Everything is there. They're technology adept. Now, Phil, we're going to be there the whole day, like we were last year at the, what is it, the Commonwealth Hotel right there on Bank Street, right? Is that where we are?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, okay,
that's right.
And that's where your headquarters is. We're going to be upstairs on the top floor. We have that same suite overlooking the Capitol where we can see everything there. We're going to be on air all day. This is going to be a major rally. Look, the new movement that we have is rallies and protests and be heard. Like we had 700,000 people yesterday in Washington. Phil Van Cleave, how many people can we get in their cars in Richmond on January 18th?
Well, we figure we had 50,000 people on foot just back on January 20th, 2020. So we're hoping for thousands of automobiles heading in. We're encouraging people. We do have buses for those that might not be able to drive, but the whole idea is not to pack the whole 50 people in a bus and we could have 50 cars.
Right. You want cars.
But we do have buses coming, and there is room on the buses for people if they. And
that's on your that's on your website, right?
Yeah. Another place they can go to that kind of takes them straight to this is the website's got a link to it, but we're calling this rolling the number 4 the 2A, the number 2 and an A. So Rolling for the 2A is what we're calling this. If you go to rollingforthe2A.com, that basically reflects you right over to the part of our website that's got all the information there. So you can go either way, main way in or the Rolling for the 2A.
Phil, what is your objective, VCDL's objective, Virginia Citizens Defense League? What is your objective in this General Assembly, which is still run by the left caucus of the corn? The Democrats control all levers of government. Ralph Northam tried to shut you guys down. Now you found a way around it. What is your objective in the upcoming Virginia General Assembly?
Well, number one, to make sure that we don't get any more gun control like we got back in January 2020. We did mute everything got watered down back then because of that huge rally we had. But our goal is obviously to block all the gun control that might be tried to be pushed, because they may come back for, again, things they didn't get, like an assault weapon ban, all that. And also we've got some pro-gun bills that are out there that we'll be pushing to move forward. Like an exemption for concealed handgun permit holders for these local gun control things for now until we can get them repealed.
Give me just a couple of recent successes you guys have had locally.
Well, we've basically, because of the 2A, the Second Amendment sanctuaries, we have managed to keep out of 160 localities in Virginia. So far, 7 are all the ones that have done some kind of local gun control. And there may be a few more, but it's a tiny fraction of the state. Most of the state's not going to be adding gun control to their agenda. Down in Tidewater, they did at least exempt permit holders from one in Newport News. So that's been one of our big fights. We really, again, we don't want local gun control. We take none of our other civil rights get divided up by localities. Again, guns always get special treatment. We've basically that's been the big push to before the session started, to protect us from a law that got passed last year.
I got to tell you, I believe in action, right? And talk is cheap. Everybody talks, Phil. You're a man of action. What you've done with VCDL, I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, I've been here 10 years. I've seen it. I've seen what you do. I've seen the fighting hand-to-hand combat and how you get things done. And it's very little talk, a lot of action. And I can't wait until the 18th in Richmond. We'll be at the Commonwealth Hotel. We're going to be live. I'm going to have my typical panel there. Mike Watson and the whole bunch of them. Amanda Chase is going to be there. We're going to have a lot of fun on Lobby Day. And, I'm thinking we get 75,000 people. I mean, if we get 75,000 cars, Phil, you know what? The only thing these people understand is election power and voters and message. And if we can get 75,000 people there, game, set, match. Phil, thank you. You are the man.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, we can do it, and it will scare the hell out of them as they see another one of these massive rallies with everything they've done.
Yeah, because you got to look. The firewall is in the state Senate, right? There's going to be a redistrict in the House. A lot of these people are going to be on the edge. Readies is done if he votes. He's a senator that people don't know in very rural big gun Georgia. If he bails, he gets beaten. He gets beaten. The general. He's done. Chap Peterson has always been with us on guns, so we got that. So you got 2 votes there, but you got to hold the line. Thank you, Phil. Thanks for all you do, man. Thank you. You are the man.
Thank you for having me on.